Rituals. Yes, that's the topic for today. I want to wish everyone tonight is the first night of Passover. So that's a ritual. The first night of Passover representing when the Pharaoh finally agreed that all the Jews could leave Egypt, and they needed to rush out, and they had to do it so fast that Moses said, don't wait, get all your food together, but don't wait for the bread to rise. So what they ended up with is what we call matzah. And I'm going to show this to you right here. So this is matzah. This is handmade. You see it's burnt on the bottom. It's called shmua matzah. It is handmade. It's been a gift every year from the rabbi, or the assistant rabbi down the block from where I live. And what do you do with the matzah? Well, you can break it up and add some milk to it and put a little sugar in it and have it for breakfast as a cereal. Or you could break it up, soak it, break it up, soak it, break it up, put a little fat into the pan, put some eggs in and make a scrambled egg. And it's just a different way to eat it, because honestly, it's kind of tasteless. But it's a ritual. It's part of what we do. Those were the foods that I ate when I was growing up. But tonight is the first night of Passover, and there'll be Jews all over the world that'll be celebrating this, and it's a ritual, and it's a reminder of what happened 2,000 plus years ago. The other ritual that's coming up is this weekend, and it's Easter Sunday. Now, Good Friday is Friday, and then Easter Sunday is also a celebration of Jesus' life. And what's the ritual there? Well, people go to church. You'll see Easter lilies all over the place, and families get together as a reminder for what happened so many years ago, and their spiritual leader in this guy called Jesus, and what he did, and how he looked at God and his relationship with God, and how our relationship with God should be. And we all have heard a lot of the different comments that Jesus has made over the years. So without getting too spiritual here, these are rituals. So what other rituals do you have? Do you have rituals of what you do every morning when you wake up? Do you thank God for being alive? Do you just jump out of bed and go brush your teeth and wash your face and get dressed and get on the road? Or do you do some reading? Do you read the Bible? Do you read a story? Do you read something to motivate you for the day? There's lots of different opportunities. As you know, my routine is such that I thank God that I'm alive. I do morning readings, do some floor exercises to stretch my body out, and go for my morning walk, for my 3-mile walk. That's my ritual. That's my morning ritual. And then I get to talk to you guys. So, do you have any other rituals? Do you do certain things with your family for every holiday? Do you do, maybe you have friends that you get together because your family is not close by, and maybe you have community rituals that your community, through your church or your temple or your synagogue, that you go to and commune and sort of break bread with everyone. Although, of course, during Passover, no bread, nothing yeasty, nothing leavened. So send me a message down below. What are the rituals? Because, it's a family time. It's a time to get together. Do you have people come over to your home? That's why having a home and having a place for people to gather is so important for all of us. And we're all looking for people to be with. you can only be alone for so long. So if you know a neighbor who's by herself or himself, you might want to go over and bring an Easter basket, or bring some matzah, or just invite them over to your Passover Seder, or whatever, or your Easter brunch. So, but that's why we love having a home, because so many activities happen in your home of gathering and being together and creating rituals for you and your family and friends. So let me know down below, or send me a message and let me know what your ritual is for this Holy Week. Have a good Wednesday. It's another Wild Wednesday. Oh, by the way, it's this is not a fooling day. This is April Fool's, but I'm not fooling. I'm not fooling. And we're waiting for Artemis to lift off to the moon. To the moon. Have a nice Wednesday, everyone. Bye. Oops.